This Board of Education directed this superintendent and this administration to address the critical budget, fiscal, and legal issues that were facing the DeKalb County School District in February 2013. So what we did based on that direction was, one, we began to implement specific budget process improvements. The first thing I did was I hired a highly trained, skilled, and literally outstanding CFO, Dr. Michael Bell. Following his appointment, with the support of the board and our work, we eliminated a $13.9 million deficit. With his support and his direction, we were released from a deficit elimination plan at the state level. I'm not sure you knew it, but when we created a deficit in the DeKalb County School District, we were literally breaking state law. It is illegal to operate a school district in a deficit. But after we eliminated the deficit, we maintained strict expense control during FY2013 and 14, resulting in revenues collected exceeding expenses during both fiscal years. We ended the 2014 with an unaudited fund balance of $31+ million. And Dr. Bell would tell you that our deficit was really in the general fund balance about $21 million. So stakeholders, that is a $50 million turnaround. We adopted, with the board adopted, an FY2014 balanced budget targeting specific cuts. We cut $18.5 million. The most of it was from central office expenses. And we invested $23.7 million in academic and educational enhancements. The adopted FY2015 budget was school-based academic enhancements totaling more than $23 million. And the best news about that is that we eliminated all furlough days for teachers. And we also added 100 additional teachers to reduce class size and improve academic achievement. We also provided additional training supplements for bookkeepers, registrars, head custodians, and principals. We hired additional finance and auditing division staff. Those two areas have been eviscerated with the series of budget cuts that preceded my arrival in the district. We made the investment to ensure high levels of accountability with the dollars that have been invested in us by stakeholders. We are continuing quarterly budget review meetings with division heads and other senior staff to examine actual and projected expenses. We added variance analysis report to our monthly financial report. We also approved a 1% cost of living adjustment for all employees, the first time in 6 years that any employee in DeKalb County have received a cost of living adjustment at $5.8 million. And we added 6 elementary school resource officers. We are the only district that provides constant security for our elementary school students. We addressed the 2012 audit, including material weaknesses relative to recently released state FY2012 audit that covered the period from 7/1/2011 through 6/30/2012, and it included the following: reporting and accounting improvements, purchasing new school-based auditing software, which is currently being installed, rewriting of accounting standard operating procedures, examining procedures, policies, and process to improve internal control, Our FY2013 audit has completed, reduced the number of material weaknesses from 3 to 2 for FY2013. We settled after years of spending literally millions of dollars on a lawsuit that began over a dispute of about $450,000 that ultimately cost the district some $20 million. We did what no one thought was possible. We settled the hearing lawsuit, and they paid us $7.5 million as a result of it. This money was deposited and remains in the district fund balance. We solicited, after years of criticism and concern, we solicited and selected a new general counsel through a RFQ process. For years, DeKalb has spent millions on 2 law firms. You know, it's one thing to talk about it, it's one thing to criticize it, but it's something else to actually go out and do something about it. Today, DeKalb has 1 law firm, not 2. We agreed to pay the new general counsel, and this sounds like a lot of money, and it is $65,000 a month based on an hourly rate. Previous to this, we had been paying 2 law firms $235,000 a month, or $2.8 million annually.